I returned to boss's office to report, but I didn't see her anywhere.
Where did she go?
Well, she isn't always here, correct?
True.
I sat down in my usual seat and decided to wait for boss.
What are you doing?
I thought it would be easier to talk like this.
What do we have to talk about?
A summary of the investigation, perhaps?
What summary? We don't have anything new.
That's not true.
Huh?
I was curious, so I did some research about number 89.
Ooh. I really cannot find any extra dialogue, so the game is really in serious mode right now. What is the relationship between number 89 and Shoko?
Unknown. I cannot determine if they have any connection. Approximately 1 month ago, Hitomi Sagan witnessed Shoko in Fuchu Prison's waiting room. I am unable to say for certain that the person she was there to visit was number 89.
It has to be.
After all, Fuchu Prison houses 2,000 inmates.
But number 89 knew Shoko's name.
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That must mean that he knew her somehow.
It is possible.
Who is number 89?
As you know, he is an assassin with multiple confirmed kills. He is currently serving a sentence at Fuchu Prison. He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
That's what Pewter told us.
After his fourth murder, he was arrested by the police.
What is his real name?
Unknown.
You don't know?
It has to be Kaname Date, right?
No such person is listed in the family registry. It is possible he is a foreigner, but his nationality is unknown. However, I believe it is safe to say that he was born and raised in Japan.
What about number 89 and the new Cyclops serial killings?
Pewter claims that there were 2 culprits behind the original serial killings. One was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
But Rohan committed suicide last year.
That leaves 1 culprit still alive, number 89.
But number 89 couldn't possibly have committed these crimes.
He is in prison.
He was in jail when each of the murders occurred.
Correct. However, I do not believe it is accurate to claim that he had nothing to do with the incident.
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
If he was telling the truth, his involvement is possible.
Let's talk to him.
Number 89.
I don't know if he's still telling the truth or if he's full of it. But he is our last remaining loose end.
Alright. However, we need not go to him. We can bring him to us. If we plan on syncing with him, it would be more efficient.
This is going to be interesting.
Can you arrange that?
I can.
After cutting through some red tape, number 89 was brought to the HQ. It took considerable time to arrive, but for some reason, boss never showed up. There it is, reaction from Date.
Sorry to interrupt your busy day.
Did they, whoever was in Iris's body previously, switch over to the boss?
But I need you to tell me something. I'd appreciate your cooperation.
Do you know Shoko Nadami?
Yeah, I guess I do.
About a month ago, Shoko visited Fuchu Prison. Was she there to see you?
That's right.
What did you talk about?
Nothing special.
You're in no position to lie.
I'm not lying. She didn't come to hear me talk.
Then why did she come?
To meet me.
Meet you?
She probably just wanted to see me.
When did you first meet Shoko?
A long time ago. I don't remember exactly when.
What's your relationship to her?
A physical one. I'm kidding. She was just a business partner.
Where are you from?
Burkina Faso.
Burkina Faso is a republic in West Africa. Population 17 million.
I don't have time for your jokes.
What is your name?
Number 89.
Your real name?
I don't remember.
You're the original Cyclops killer, aren't you?
That's right. I was one of the culprits behind the case 6 years ago.
So he confesses to it.
One of the two Cyclops killers.
But is it his body or his mind confessing? Who killed Shoko Nadami?
Alright. Let's get right down to it. 2 days ago, you called Investigation HQ and said, I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's right.
Who?
Hey, don't be so hasty. We haven't agreed on a deal. You're gonna let me out of prison, right?
It's done. You've got a deal.
That was the worst lie ever. Again.
Alright, but to explain it properly, I need to tell you a story. It might take some time. Is that alright with you?
I've got nothing but time.
Then let's get started. The story of a lonely assassin. Once upon a time, there was a detective, full of righteous justice. Let's call him F. F found the evils of the world intolerable. F had no parents, no siblings, and grew up in an orphanage since he was born.
I guess F is supposed to be Falco.
He suffered every kind of abuse imaginable there. It led him to despise all the evils of the world. One day, F was chasing a thug down at the harbor. Someone wanted for the assault and murder of women.
He's talking about us, isn't he?
Okay, I get it. I'll just throw down my knife. Here. And you lower your gun. It's fine. I got nothing else on me. I'll go quietly. You know, I have a history with hospitals. I've been going to a special hospital for a while. Even if I get caught, it's all good. I'll come right back out again. What should I do next time? Just thinking about it gets me excited.
The culprit was unarmed. But F never served a day in prison. The case went to trial for some time, but it was determined to be self-defense, and he was declared innocent. If the truth got out, it would be a huge scandal for the police. People at the upper level were terrified of what might happen, so they had evidence fabricated.
Again, this just supports my theory that Boss was working together with Date. This Date, since he was a detective.
F wasn't suspended or disciplined at all. After a while, he returned to his job like nothing happened. That was a turning point for him. He was ready to shed the morality that was weighing him down, holding him back. F still wanted justice, and he was willing to dispense it to the immoral one by one. He became an assassin, a lone gunman. No agent, no employer. He was his own man. F believed that he was judge, jury, and executioner. But it didn't last long. One day, F got rid of a criminal we'll call X. X was responsible for defrauding and killing an innocent old man for his life insurance policy. Turns out, X had connections. Someone wasn't happy that he died. Rohan Kumakura, chairman of the Kumakuras. X was a top executive of the Kumakuras at the time. Rohan ordered his men to find and kidnap F.
This has to be when Falco got injured and met Hitomi.
I've done some research. I know you've cleaned up at least 18 pieces of scum from this earth. But somehow there hasn't been a single criminal investigation.
Guess Date was not the best person in the world. I guess he was something akin to Dexter.
They're all treated as suicides, accidents, or natural causes. Amazing work. I'm impressed. How about you work for us? Of course, you have the right to say no, but it'll be the last word out of your mouth.
F was trapped. Even if he somehow survived, he would be looking over his shoulder for the rest of his life. He had no choice but to take Rohan's offer. Thus, F's self-employment came to an end. He became a hired gun of the Kumakaras. Rohan even gave him a code name.
Falco.
Falco. Named for the falcon, a bird of prey.
And that's why Date
Falco didn't quit his job as a police officer, though.
knew that Rohan was the head of the Kumakuras and not Moma. That's why he was confused. He was accessing his previous memory as Falco.
He worked as a detective by day, assassin by night at the will of the organization. An ordinary killer would need motive to take a life, not Falco. He did as he was told, one target after another. It didn't take long to destroy his heart completely. Time passed, and a few years back, Falco, who by this time was exhausted in body and spirit, made a fatal mistake. He missed his mark and ended up taking a bullet to the stomach. Somehow he managed to escape. After reaching a nearby shrine, his legs finally gave out under him. He had no strength left. He put his back up against the shrine and let out a moaning breath that he thought might be his last.
But Hitomi saved him.
But at that moment, in his darkening vision, he saw a woman approach him. He watched her take out her phone and dial for help. At the same time, he heard footsteps of at least 2 people closing in. He knew immediately that they were after him. He sprung into action, grabbing the woman and pulling her close, kissing her to keep her from talking.
But why is the
Was the first encounter between Falco and the woman.
original Cyclops killer messing with us? Is he just getting pleasure out of this? Telling our own story to us?
She was a teacher at some school. It was like she was from a totally different world than him. Listening to her talk, he would forget everything about his line of work. She was his only contact with the ordinary, mundane world. They met in secret a few more times, and Falco felt his heart grow warmer. Her smile and kindness were like a cold glass of water for Falco's parched heart. Falco started to become himself again. His former self. He swore on his life that from then on, he would live for her.
So, you want to go clean? Fine. Do as you please. You've done a lot for us. But there is one last thing. One final job I want you to do for me. It's nothing major. This woman and her daughter. I need you to dispose of them. Should be simple, no?
Rohan handed Falco a picture of a woman and a girl. It was the teacher Falco met at the shrine. And her daughter. She had just turned 12. Why the 2 of them? Rohan, as usual, never gave a reason.
Did Shoko want to get rid of them? Or something?
And Falco had no intention of carrying out the kill. But if he didn't, he knew that someone else would.
No, it was so, wasn't it? He wanted to get rid of the connection between them.
He thought long and hard. How was he going to keep them safe and get out of the life of crime? He couldn't find an answer, no matter how hard he thought. He was backed into a corner. So, he decided to call on an old friend for help. And then...
Silence. For some reason, he wouldn't open his mouth again. Why did you stop?
Why did you stop?
You mentioned a detective.
You mentioned a detective.
Was that the whole story?
Was that the whole story?
What is the connection between that and Shoko?
What's the connection between that and Shoko?
Answer me!
Hey, answer me.
This is a transaction, remember? Until I get a guarantee that you'll uphold your end of the bargain, I'm not telling you anything else. I'll give you half up front, half later. If you want to hear the rest of my story, you better start the release procedures. Once they've cleared, I'll tell you everything.
Date, it is unlikely that number 89 will uphold his promise, even upon release.
Pewter,
Yes?
start the preparations.
For what?
For sinking.
What do you think? The sink.
I have injected number 89 with the usual dosage. He will not be waking up anytime soon. Are you ready, Agent Date?
Yeah,
The time limit is 6 minutes.
I know.
Then let's begin.
We are here again.
Sup?
No, not sup. Why are you sleeping on the job?
Because I want to, obviously.
Why are you getting mad at me?
Yeah, this rug feels so good on my skin, yeah.
Please stop.
Why are you suddenly a cat?
Playtime's over. Let's begin.
Stand up.
Is this the Sagan residence?
It definitely is. But why?
Number 89. What were you up to?
It's Hitomi and Falco.
What? The green. I do not think I can pass through it.
Really wants to hide it, huh? Okay, new plan.
Somnium scan. Activate.
The phone. Not sure. The window. Or the door at least. And another door. Oops. Oh.
This appears to correspond to the green thing.
Guess we'll have to solve the green things. And to make the other green thing disappear. Sinking in the curtain. Number 89 is hiding the past. Number 89 is covered in a green membrane. I cannot get closer. Is there a branch? There is not. At least, not yet. A winter iris.
Iris that blooms in the cold.
I know, I know.
Let's see if I can get some timies
A
before.
switch. But there are thorns around it.
getting anything else, doing anything else. Question. A picture?
Picture.
Just a picture.
Pretty small room. Not a whole lot of stuff we can do.
A winter iris.
Let's do some math. If I do the 18 seconds one, that's 18 seconds, I get a 1/4 timey. If I use that on the 30 seconds one, I can reduce that to either 7 or 8, not sure. Anyway, that's less than 30 seconds, so let's smell it first.
It smells like a typical winter iris.
What does a typical iris smell like?
Elegant and gentle.
Can't you just tell me what it smells like?
I had to search online for a description, but could not find one.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
A winter iris.
Oh, it's 7 seconds.
Huh?
You can do it. I believe in you.
Stop it! You're distracting me! I got one!
Oh, good job.
Aw, right after I pulled it out, too.
Did the green stuff react at all?
A phone. Should I pick it up?
What else should we do? Hang up or ignore? Aren't those the same, practically? Let's just ignore it. That requires more time.
It won't stop ringing.
Oh, it stopped.
What was that?
I don't know.
Well, that's one mental lock.
I guess it worked?
Well, now we have the... Still the switch, the picture, the liquid, ceiling fan, and the book. Let's book it.
A book.
Read or tear? I
A
guess
book.
I can read it. Although, it only being 6 seconds kinda makes me think that this is a negative timey. Liquid.
There is some kind of liquid pooled on the floor.
Lick it. Ew, no. Jump in, smell. Let's just touch it.
It is surprisingly deep.
Did you find anything?
Well... Oh! There is something.
A cork.
Oh, we drained it. That was a weird liquid.
What is this substance? Green tea?
Well, these accounts do like green tea.
It's obviously not green tea.
Perhaps it's jelly.
It's not jelly.
And I got a negative timey. Great. Let's waste it on something.
A book.
Yeah, they should do.
F does not have parents or siblings. He was raised in an orphanage.
F for Falco?
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
A picture.
Guess I could fill it
I
out.
don't have a pen. No choice. I must use my blood.
You don't have to go that far.
The color has returned.
Hey, Iba,
I said blood, but it is not the same as human blood. No need to worry. And besides, we are in a dream.
Still, blood? I'd feel better if you used a different word.
For example,
Body fluids?
I do not feel comfortable with that.
We could make some tea with it.
It's ringing again. What should I do?
Let's just keep ignoring it. I already started with it, so why not? Go away.
It stopped. Aren't you curious who was calling?
No, not really.
I am curious, but what if they threaten me for money?
You're a police officer. Have some backbone. I suppose we didn't do anything wrong.
At least you didn't faint.
It's not polite to hang up on someone. Just ignore the phone.
A book.
Well, let's read it again. Maybe we get some more info on Falco.
F became an assassin for the Kumakuras. Rohan himself bestowed F a code name. That name is Falco.
Falco.
A book. F stands against evildoers and brings them harsh justice.
Guy sounds like Judge Dredd.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, have you seen the movie?
Yes.
The ceiling fan.
It's a ceiling fan.
Is that like a giant desk fan?
A desk fan only moves the air immediately around it, whereas a ceiling fan circulates air in an entire room.
Oh, right.
Why not hold on to it? I'm just going with whatever is the most expensive. Well, that was pointless, I guess. They don't even comment on it. Alright.
It's a ceiling.
Blow on headbutt or throw something.
Blow on it. Ah. Oh.
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 Agent Dante, you've got 4 minutes.
Oh, we have a pot to examine. I'm just wasting my time with the ceiling fan, aren't I? Anything in the fridge?
It's a pot. Steam is rising from it. It appears to be some kind of green curry.
Maybe a soybean stew?
It might also be boiled green juice.
Yeah, like a slime.
A turtle ninja could leap out at any moment.
Again, drinking it. Ew. Let's heat it up.
It doesn't turn on. Is it broken?
See the phone over there? Call the manufacturer.
Okay. Do you think they make dream house calls?
I do not.
A pot with green...
Wear it? Maybe?
What?
I told you to wear it.
Wear it? Alright, here I go.
We became green. Maybe? Is that Lord Buckethead?
I am fine, actually. In fact, I feel as though my defense has risen.
I'm a little worried about your head.
But you now cannot see shoplifters, so they can easily just steal your stuff.
Why? My head is thoroughly protected.
So we are just keeping this on. Okay. Can I now
A book.
headbutt the ceiling fan? It's completely gone. And the only thing left is the switch.
A switch. But there are thorns around it.
Well then, remove them?
An astute observation. I will do that. Ow! I can't pull them out. They sting me.
Well, guess we have to investigate without pulling them out.
If you're fine with whatever happens to my fingers. A switch.
Guess we can try to flip it.
This switch again. Last time we handled it in a different manner.
That was then. This is now.
But there are thorns. You are aware that I am the one who feels the pain.
It's fine. It'll only hurt for a bit, then it'll be better.
Oh, it doesn't hurt. The light has turned on.
Great, a negative timey.
A book.
Let's just tear it up.
Yeah! Are you sure this will help us uncover number 89's secrets?
Nah, but I wasted 2 times timey.
Might. We're getting closer.
Oh, what the frig?
You have 3 minutes, Date.
What is that?
It's an eye.
Date, what are we going to do?
Let's just, once again, go with the most expensive one. Ignore it. Just go away.
A piercing stare.
Yeah, it is.
What just happened?
I passed out when it looked at me.
Oh, frig. Goodbye. Well, that was easy. It went away.
Left.
That eye.
Do you know something about it?
Yes. It was kinda cute.
No, it wasn't.
You are insane.
Oh, we have access to Hitomi. So the game decided to crash on me after Mental Lock 3, not sure why.
A floor lamp.
So I'm a bit before the giant eyeball. Let's see here, we have the lamp to deal with. Let's try to lift it up.
It is impossible. It is too heavy and hard.
Which is harder? That or what I've got in my pants?
Let's hit each with a hammer to test.
I withdraw.
A floor lamp.
Well, that did not work. Let's turn it off.
Easier said than done. I do not see a switch anywhere. Or any kind of power supply.
Really? Come on, look harder. Where's your motivation?
I cannot find it. A floor lamp.
Let's just leave it alone.
It's a ceiling.
Is that like a giant desk fan?
A death.
Let's go with the headbutt.
Ow!
No good, huh?
I thought the pot was supposed to protect you.
It's a seal.
But I still haven't read this book, maybe it's necessary for progression.
You have 3 minutes, Date.
Or was it me tearing up one of the books? Let's just try it. Maybe I just have to waste time.
A floor.
You better come up with a more intelligent solution.
Date, these are your instructions. A floor lamp. Are you sure?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is this okay?
Oh, we had to grab it.
Looks okay.
Okay, here is the giant eyeball. Close the curtain. Please don't crash on me again.
What? That's...
There we go.
Hitomi?
We have another book.
A book. Falco was in a bind and turned to a trusted friend. The rest is marked over.
But I want to know what happened after.
Ooh, the hidden item.
What? A book. The smile and kind words of a woman nurtured Falco's withered heart back to health.
That's Hitomi.
Sounds like you, Date.
No, not at all.
Really?
The nourishment is temporary. Then I go and check my wallet and it hits me.
Oh, I see. You are talking about that cabaret girl again.
Reika.
Stop! Don't remind me.
A skull. And Hitomi herself.
It's Hitomi.
She's frozen in place. Let's not be creepy.
A skull. I do not see the body.
Let's talk to it.
Hello there. What happened to your body? Are you comfortable being all bones? Oh, I see. You were thin anyway. Say something. I don't want to be the only one talking. I sound like a crazy person. Now you're upsetting me. Prepare yourself for a comeuppance.
Humanity finally develops artificial intelligence, and this is the result.
Truly beautiful.
Date, I will unleash a furious punch onto an object.
Never heard anyone say that before.
A book.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry!
A skull.
I guess we could throw it.
Would that not be disrespectful to the dead?
Dead? It's a hunk of calcium.
All right. Sorry about this.
Whose skull was this?
Unknown. I also cannot determine the connection to number 89.
It was number 89's original skull, wasn't it?
Hitomi.
Hug her.
Well, I suppose I will try it. She's hard.
She needs a hug after Iris died.
Yeah, me too.
Huh?
Sorry, nothing.
It's Hitomi.
Guess we can kiss her?
What?
Kiss her.
You.
Wanna see it?
Like this? But why?
You are like one of my limbs, Iva.
Yes.
Like an alter ego. An incarnation of me to kiss Hitomi.
Yes.
Then it's like me kissing Hitomi, right?
No.
You sure? Because that was making my heart rate rise. And another part of me, too.
Could it just be only your heart, please? It's Hitomi.
Let's talk to her.
Understood. Hey! Hitomi! Hitomi! No use.
Could you try it again, but more in a fawning way?
I believe we should try something else.
But
Pawning.
Let it go. It's Where?
Well, maybe her...
Date. Date.
Her stomach, right?
Yeah. It's not like I'm touching her.
She's extremely hard. Perhaps due to her being stationary?
What did you say?
That she is stationary?
No, before that.
She's hard?
Hitomi is hard right now? Got it. That's useful information. Let's keep that in mind.
Date, are you okay?
Wait,
So-
I forgot. What's Hitomi's condition right now? I totally lost it.
What is going on?
Could you stop messing around? Or would you like me to crush you with this vice?
Hey, relax. I was kidding.
Okay, what is left? The ceiling fan. Or am I supposed to rip apart all of the books?
It's a seal.
Let's blow on it.
Blow on it.
That did bring me closer to the mental lock. And tearing the books apart is too.
A book. Here I... What happened?
Nothing.
What?
Who's that?
What do I do?
Shit. Just ignore it. That did not work.
Wake up.
What happened? My body is heavy.
Lock. That worked.
No! Stop!
So it was Rohan who broke in.
Stop right there!
Boss. Barely enough seconds. Curtain, the other side of the black curtain. Achievement. Monday. Kikai.
Date,
This is a serious matter.
Where's Boss?
Huh?
Boss, where is she?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since about noon.
Damn it.
Date, listen. Something happened while you were in Somnium.
What?
Huh?
Please stay calm and listen. So Tsujima's body was discovered. He was cut into pieces and put inside a vase in his mansion.
Jesus.
That can't be.
The housekeeper found him and reported it to the police. And one more thing. So was missing his left eye.
Again.
You mean the Cyclops killer did it?
Probably, yes.
What is your next move, Date?
We'll deal with So later. Before that, I need to talk to Boss.
We need
I
answers.
suggest checking her office.
Good idea. Not here. Where is she?
The Somnium earlier was just like the dream I had 3 days ago.
What the hell is going on? What is going on? Hitomi was shot by Rohan Kumakura to protect number 89?
And there is another thing I cannot figure out.
Boss. Why was Boss there? Because it was a dream? Was it completely random? No, that can't be. You can't dream of a face you've never seen. Number 89 must know Boss somehow.
This is a serious secret. Boss is hiding it. I have to search this room. There must be a clue somewhere. The computer?
Iba, can you hack this PC?
I will try. Unlocked. Logging in. I have recovered some video data. It was uploaded only a few hours ago.
Open it.
That is...
Sosajima.
That's Boss.
Why? Why? Boss?
Again, it's not the boss, but someone else. The case remains unsolved. And once again, we hit a dead end. Well, gosh darn it, the mystery just keeps expanding and expanding. I think this is about enough for today's episode. Let's see, where did we start today? All the way back when Date was shocked by Ota. After that, both Ota and Iris got killed. By whom I presume is the boss, or well, whoever is using her body currently. After that we had the emotional scene with Hitomi. We did the sinking in the curtain and found the video log on her PC. Well, I guess next time I will be heading back into the sinking in the vein and doing the other timeline that we can do and have access to. I guess it will be something akin to the Iris one, where we got a bad ending after a while. So I will see you guys next time on Let's Play AI, the Somnium Files. Thank you guys for tuning in. Until then, have a good one.